I'm already liking this place. The water receded back pretty far. This is a boat launch. Trout are no longer in season here. The dam and the creek are not approved trout waters. No trout can be kept between Labor Day and the opening of trout next April. So if I do get a trout, I can't keep it. Chances are me getting a trout are some to none. So thanks for asking. Yeah, the water pretty well receded back over here. You could tell, I mean, this is probably all filled in at one time. But the lack of rain, a goofball walking over there, I can probably cut across these rocks and fish the whole ways down to where goofball's at down there. All right, well, let me get lined up and ready. Okay. Kayak people are coming in, canoe people. I don't see any fish. This water's clear though. That's what those windmills are. I got lost in there once. All right, hopefully this ain't quick mud. Let's take it one step at a time. I don't need to sink again. Last time I did this, I sunk up to my knees. I was at Hinkster Run Dam, and we were just walking in the mud like this. Water receded back pretty far, and I just fell into a sinkhole, and I sunk down about to my knees. I thought I was done for. Luckily, I pulled myself out. Haven't been back there since. This is treacherous. I'll take a picture. I don't know if there's any fish. How you doing?
Nothing.
I've only been here about 20 minutes.
What are you using?
Just warm so far.
Nice, yeah, nice clothes,
Yeah.
yeah. There's some trout hanging around out here. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was here, Perry's caught one night crawler the other night. Okay.
I fished, I was across where it receded over here at.
Yeah.
I fished the bank over there. Didn't get anything. I'm probably gonna end up walking down along the rocks here.
Yeah.
I mean, normally it's not this low, huh? Where the rocks are. No.
No, usually, yeah. Usually that's just all covered.
It's my first time here.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's really well. Had no rain. It had a little bit of rain the other day, but
Not enough.
no.
Yeah, usually around this time of year, that's like when the waters recede back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, usually.
Cause I fished the Q a lot, the Quimahoming Dam.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I mean, you can walk, you can drive your car out.
Really, that back in there, where that inlet back in there.
Yeah.
Probably all dry on.
Yep. It's bad for fishers unless you got a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, water gets too warm. Don't want to stay in that warm water.
Did you see my license or anything? No? Okay.
I'm not the fish ward.
Just, you never know. You never know. I'm not from here, so I don't know what the rules are. Just find a new place to fish and
Yeah, I know, like around that back in there. Goes this pretty good walk around that inlet. There's a path actually goes all the way around there.
okay, so maybe cross over there and
Yeah, there's up there is a bridge. You can walk the whole way along there, all the way around back.
okay.
Past that point there, around back.
Okay.
It's up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fish,
Yeah. I mean, the water's pretty clear, but I don't see anything in there.
Yeah. I know Wilmore, I guess they have some problems with their hatchery. They dumped a bunch of trout in there. Nice trout I saw,
The bottom half or the top half?
Bottom half.
Because I know the one way to get in, it's so rugged, like a normal car couldn't get through it, the roads are so bad. Then there's the bottom part where it's like there was chemicals or something that was all over the bank, and it wasn't
Oh, really?
yeah, it wasn't weeded. So I mean, I had to cross it off my list, immediately, But
I guess the other problem is low water. You're not getting like a lot of fresh water. I know Portage is having a problem. Their fish are all sick
oh
because they're not getting enough fresh water because there's not just enough water.
yeah. Well, there was like chemicals or something like all along the bank. I don't know what it was. It must have been like
Where's that at?
what we were just talking about. Wilmore Dam,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
It's the one that has the easy road that gets to it, and
Yeah.
and the bank's like right there.
Yeah.
Like the bank was so high, like 4 foot high,
Yeah.
and then beyond that was like just like chemicals in the water.
Huh.
So, and then the other part was just so rough to get down
Oh,
there.
yeah, it's rough to get out the other side. Yeah.
I backed my Jeep all up, and
Like they dumped a bunch of fish in here because they were losing their fish. So they dumped a bunch in here. Wilmore did.
okay.
There was some nice trout. There was some nice, nice sized trout.
You can't keep them though out of here, right?
Yeah.
That thing on the bench said you can't keep.
No, it's not on effect yet, is it?
I'm sorry.
That's not in effect yet, is it?
It said in I don't know if that was. It said from Labor Day until April. I thought it meant just this past, until April coming up.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure. I've never been here, so I don't
I'm
know.
not sure either, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
If I get a trot out of here, though, I'll be really lucky.
Yeah. Hey, see you later.
Okay.
Have fun.
Nice talking to you.
Okay.
I decided to stroll down the rocks a little bit. That officer said there's trout in here, but maybe not this close. But then there's a little pond over there. I'll fish this spot for a little bit first and then hit that pond. All right. I don't know if there's gonna be any trout this close. There's little minnows in the water. This is a really nice place. Wish they knew someone with a boat. All right, I'm gonna move over to that pond. Over there, I don't see nothing going on. Usually you see a lot of like lures and stuff when the water dries out like this. I'm not even seeing any lures. At least we got some nice shade on this side. Maybe the water's cooler here. You gotta watch you don't break your ankle out here. So there's all little minnows and shit in here. Bunch of little minnows. I think that's a bluegill right there. That's a good sign. Well, at least if I get skunked here, it wasn't that far of a drive. Huh. I have to come back here maybe like May. Looks like my bobber's moving. Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it here. There's nothing going on. That sucks. Time to move on to those other two spots. If not, then I'm back to Elton Run again. Not even a nibble. Nothing. It's crazy. Nothing going on here. Yeah, I definitely wish I knew somebody that had a boat. Well, my last spot was pretty disappointing. It's one of those Google Maps finds. So at least it wasn't that far from where I live. It was like 25 minutes. I spent about an hour and a half there, and not even a bite. The water was receded so far back. I mean, like where I walked along the rocks the whole ways back. That was it's never like that from what they were saying. I think I fished that years ago, and I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I might have fished there, but it doesn't matter. I might have to go back in like May or something. So I hit those two other spots. Well, they're both like 2 minutes from where I was, and the first one was no trespassing. Had a barricade going across, and the other place was water treatment plant, and of course, that was no trespassing. So, and it's only going on like 6:30 right now, and I still got some time to fish. So I was either going to the Quimahomie Dam or back to Elton Run, and I guess they just restocked some trout close by, so maybe I get some trout today. That'll be freaking sweet because I don't think I've got a trout at all this season. So maybe I can get a trout today. You know, if not, I'll post another empty video like I always do. Hey, but at least I'm out here trying. I'm not sitting at home, watching TV, chilling, getting fat, not doing shit, right? But so okay. Yeah, I figured either hit the queue or come back out to the Elton Run Dam. And from what I understand, they just stocked some trout a couple days ago close by, so maybe there's actually some trout in the water for a change. I mean, there's nobody here. This place is friggin' empty. Usually there's people standing over there, screaming and going nuts and shit. People sitting right there. I actually brought worms this time. Usually, if I use worms, I at least get bluegill. So, I don't get skunked by catching a bluegill at least. That'd be freaking sweet if there is some trout in here. I'm not going to keep any, but I don't think I've caught a single trout at all this season. Caught 2 bass, and that was the best I did, My secret was I used wax worms. That was, instead of using like night crawlers or red worms or whatever, I used wax worms. And I mean, I was catching trout like crazy. So maybe next time I'll just pick up 2 boxes of wax worms. Okay. What time is it anyway? It's only quarter after 6. Thought it was later than that. I just don't know where to go where next. I don't know. Oh, this sucks so bad. This is horrible. Oh, that's a wrap. That's another long day, another video in the. Yeah, my man here got a kayak. That's what I need. I like to get a canoe, you know, something bigger than a kayak, you know.
Well, I got a little aluminum boat, but I fried the trolling motor in it, so now I'm doing the kayak thing.
That's a wrap on this video. Thanks for watching.